Hello everybody, my name is James Turnhamseed. Nice to meet you. Welcome to my channel. Be our guest, season finale, American Horror Story Hotel. Recap review, spoiler heavy, because why not? Iris and Liz oversee a new era at the Cortez. John and Alex struggle to adapt to life outside the hotel. Pretty much what happens. So, let's get into it. Episode starts out with Liz talking about revamping the hotel and what they're gonna do. Basically, Liz and Iris now oversee the hotel and take over. They are using Mildred's money to make the hotel nice. They take out all the old stuff, remodel, make it look spiffy. They're trying to keep it afloat so it doesn't go under, because if it goes under, they're gonna tear it down and everybody goes to hell. But Sally and Mildred are a little kill happy as Iris and Liz are trying to get the more guests and get some Yelp reviews, because it's 2015, but it's actually 2016 now. So yeah, they hold a meeting and they're like, we need to stop killing everybody, and they go around talking. Pretty much everybody's happy except for Sally and Will Drake. We're still kind of bitter. So basically they just tell him like, hey, they're gonna take it out if we don't, Will Drake has no more money because he never set up a an understudy, so nobody knows how to run Will Drake's company without Will Drake, so they haven't made anything. And even James Patrick March comes out and he says this is a historical landmark if it gets to a certain point. So they actually do need to stop killing, so they can't tear that building down because it's a historical landmark. So Iris gets Sally an iPhone with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and apparently that gets her off heroin and out of loneliness. Which couple plot points or plot holes, but like what happened to the people she sold herself to in 1993, where she been getting heroin all this time? How has the bar always stopped? What's going on? But anywho, and then Liz talks to Will Drake and basically tells us, gives him a sketch pad and says start sketching. So he does that, and then Liz goes and speaks on Will Drake's behalf, so that saves that. And then turns out Liz has prostate cancer. First woman with prostate cancer. It's moved to the point where there's no cure, or no point in cure. It's moved to her spine and she's gonna die, so she wants her family of ghostly people to kill her, and she's also a mother-in-law and a grandmother. They showed the son with his wife, and they had a baby when she was there. Biggest newborn baby I've ever seen in my life. Looked like a 6-month-old. But the Countess actually shows up and says that Liz was her favorite creation, and wants to do it one last time with her fingernail and doesn't. And that's how Liz Taylor dies. Also, before that, Iris gets Billie Dean Howard, who is played by the same person who plays Sally, and also played the Siamese twins from Freak Show. Why they did that, I don't know. Same thing with why Dandy was Tristan and Rubio. But back to the story. She gets Billie Dean Howard to talk to ghosts in the hotel, and she wants her to talk to Tristan with Liz. Turns out Tristan doesn't want to talk to Liz, but then she says blueberry pancakes. Who's Donovan? So apparently Donovan's in heaven eating the blueberry pancakes, watching cartoons. Every day's Saturday morning, because that's what his mom used to do, make blueberry pancakes and let him watch cartoons on Saturday mornings, and that's heaven for him. And he says, I love you, Mom. So you get a happy ending for Iris. Not so happy for Liz Taylor. Countess slits her throat, and then she's standing over the body, and then Tristan comes and he's like, you had more living to do. I didn't want to, you know. Then they hug and make out or something like that. And then we get back to John. He is the 10th commandment killer, so Billy Dean Howard comes to talk to him every Devil's Night. He thought, well, how'd he die? Well, turns out Scarlett's like, we need to go home when they're on the run. Hotel Cortez, she meant home. So they send Scarlett to a boarding school, like a private school, same thing they did with Will Drake's son. So that takes care of Scarlett, she's gone. And then what are they gonna do with John and the vampire? Alex and what was the youngest one's name? I forget. Holden. There you go. So John's out looking for some blood, and cops swallow him, shoot him outside the hotel, and he's trying to get into it, but they get him before he could get even to the lobby door. So that explains why he's only there on Devil's Night. So she sits down and talks to him. That's where you find out how he died. And he's like, I don't want to talk about my family. And he tells Billy Dean Howard, I'll take you and show you what Devil Night is all about if you leave your camera crew behind. So he takes her to JPW's room, and they basically do the same thing with the Zodiac Killer, Jeffrey Dahmer. I forget the other two killers. And they drink absinthe, and they basically tie her to, or handcuff to her chair, and tell her, like, don't you ever come back here, get your soul out of here, or we'll kill you, pretty much. And then she's like, well, even if I say yes and agree to it, like, you guys are ghosts, you can't hold me to my word. And then boom, there's Ramona Royale. She's like, I'm a creature, and if you even mention Cortez, I'll kill you. So then they show her running out, and then this is how it ends. Last scene, guys. Last scene for this year. There will be another season next year. Not sure what, but till the end this season with Lady Gaga with her boobs hanging out in like a tight dress, and like, well, and she's at the party because it's Devil's Night and it's haunted, so people go there because it's a haunted hotel. She goes up to a guy drinking. He's like, what are you doing at this? Like, what are you doing here? He's like, well, this hotel's haunted and it's Devil's Night. I'm waiting for my friends. And she's like, no, you don't. No, you're not. He's like, oh, I'm not. And she's like, you got jawlines for days. And then it fades black and goes to credits. Or cuts to commercial if you watched it on TV like I did. So, that's how it ends. You got jawlines for days. There's your award-winning actress. I'm out. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching all season. We had some tremendous growth because of this, so really appreciate it. Now we figure out where we're going to go from here, but that's it for this video. Peace. I'm out. Have an awesome week.